Hi, today we are going to be coloring this super cute Stampin' Bella image called Flynn's Berry Happy Day. And with this stamp set, you get the girl and the sentiment. I love that when that happens. Then you don't have to guess. You can just put the cute little sentiment on there. I will put a link to the card kit and all the supplies I used down in the description box below. So you can just click right on there and head over to the store and check that out. There is also a ton of stuff in the clearance section, so always make sure to check that out. I'm trying to make room in my store for some more stuff. I have limited space here at my house, so I need to get rid of some stuff before I can get more new great stuff. Also, if you have a question, make sure to leave me a comment and I will get back to you on that. And it'd be great if you'd hit the like button so I know you'd like this kind of image so that I know to buy more to color. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and do that so that you will get an email update every time I upload a new video. So I've already stamped my image on Neenah 80-pound Solar White cardstock with Memento Tuxedo Black ink. So let's color. So let's start out by doing her skin, and for that we're going to use E11, E21, E00, E000. For her cheeks I'm going to use R43, R20, and R30. So I'm going to start with my E11, and I'm going to go down here and do her legs first. So I'm going to do right underneath of her dress and down the inside of her leg. Same for this side. I'm going to go down the inside of her, or underneath of her dress, and then down the inside of her leg. And then I'm going to grab E21. Maybe I can get a little closer here. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and touch down on top of that last color, and then just go a little bit more, add some more to my white. I want to soften that edge. And then I'm going to fill that in with my E00. And the same for this side. Next, let's hop up here and do her arms. They're really dinky, so I'm going to do my E11 right along the edge, just a tiny dab, just barely touching the paper with the tip of my pen. And we'll do her neck, and then she's got a little bit of her arm showing over here, and then I'm going to go with E00 to fill that in, because there's just not any space there. You could also just fill it in with E20, E11 or whatever color you'd like to. Alright, then for her face, I'm going to go with E11 along her bangs, or along her hair. We're going to go down this side. And I'm going to go with E21. Soften that edge a little bit. And then E00. And then E000. And I'm not worried that it's a little blotchy because I'm going to go back after I put her cheek color on. So I'm going to go with E43 now for her cheeks. Sorry, that was R43. This is R20. R30. And then I think I'll take my R43 again, just add a little bit more pink on there. Okay, then I'm going to go back with my color, so I'm going to go with my skin tone. So I'm going to go with E21. And then E00. And then my E000 just to fill all the way across. Let's do her hair next. For that I'm going to use E35, E33, E31, and E30. I'm going to start with my E35, and I'm going to put where I want to have some darker color. So let's go down here and add a little bit to the bottom of her ponytail, and where the ponytail wrapper comes out. And right here it dips underneath of her hair, so I'm going to add a little bit of shadow in there. I think I'll bring these strands down just a little bit more. Okay, and then over here where it dips underneath of her hair again, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of color on that. Actually, where she's got this little wrinkle, I'm going to go down this wrinkle, or her hair, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it a wrinkle just so. And I think I'll bring this up just a little bit more. Okay. And then over here on this pigtail, same thing, I want to add a little bit of color at the bottom and where her ponytail wrapper is. And then let's go down where her hair is coming out from behind this other little patch of hair. And then for her bangs, she's got a little part right here, so I want to go away from that part. I'm just going to put my pen down. And I try to keep my hair going in the same direction as the hair looks like it's falling. And then same for this side. Let's go ahead and add a little bit over here. And her hair, see how it kind of swirls this way, so I'm going to try to bring my pen around in a little swirl there. Okay, now I'm going to go with E33. And since I have my paper turned, I'm just going to go ahead and add some on here. And again, I got to get my swirls going here. Let's go up this way. And just add some color in here. And you can add as little or as much as you like. Over here. And then I'm going to go with E31 next. Turn my girl this way. And when I'm coloring, not on camera, I turn my girl all over the place. I don't leave her just sitting in one place. So you want to move your person around so that it feels more natural to you. And then I'm going to go with E30 to fill it in. And you can also leave some white in there if you like that. I just never, it's not a preference for me, so I always just fill it in. never seems to look as great as on other people's coloring when I leave white in theirs. I think it should. It's probably fine, but for me, I think it looks terrible. Okay, and then I'm going to go back with my E35 and add just a little bit more shadows in there. And a few up here. Cute. Next, let's do her dress and her shoes, and for that we're going to use G43, G40, and G20. Let's start down here on our shoes first. So I'm going to start with G43, and I'm going to add a little bit of color along the edge of each shoe. Like that. And then I'm going to grab G40. And then we'll fill it in with our G20. And if you wanted to darken them up, you want them to be a little bit darker, go over them a second time with all three colors. But I'm liking mine that way, so I'm going to leave them. Next, we'll go up here and do our dress. So again, we're going to start with G43. And we're just going to go right along here. Edge here, and I'm going to flick in towards the center. And I think I'll bring this out here just a little bit more. And then same for this side. I'm going to go down this side. And I'm not too worried about getting my green on that stem because I'm going to color this darker green later. Next, I'm going to go with G40. And I'm not worried that it's not blending too well because I'm actually going to do her dress again. And then this is G20. And I'm going to start again with my G43. Bring my color out here just a little bit more, I think. I'm going to turn my girl here a little bit so that I can, or turn her upside down so I can flick a little bit better. I'll go around the edge of the strawberry here. Then I'm going to go with G40. And then I turn her back around so I can flick easier from the side of my pen. And then I'm going to fill it in with my G20. So that leaves us with the strawberries, and for that we're going to use G85 for the stems, and then for the berries we're going to use R17, R14, and R12. So let's go ahead and just color in the stems first. So for that with G85, and I didn't do anything fancy, I'm just going to color them in. They're pretty dinky, so you want to use the top, just the very tip of your pen. And then this one up here. Like that. And then for the berries, we're going to go with R17 first. And I think I'll start from this side. And I'm just going to flick some of my R17 on the berry on each side here on the edge. And then for this side, I'm going to go from this side of the berry. And I'm trying not to flick my berry color outside of the berry. And then for this, let's go around your finger. I think I'll actually bring this color in a little bit more. Now that I can brush my pen without touching the edge, I can flick a little bit better. Then I'm going to go with R14. I turn my girl back around so I can flick from the side again. And then R12 to fill those in. And I tend to like to go all the way from the edge. So even though I colored this side over here all the way, I want to go ahead and just bring that color in so to kind of swirl it all together a little bit better. And this little berry up here. So there is our super cute Flynn's Berry Happy Day all colored up. And again, here is the finished card. So for my card, I went and I added some Wink of Stella glitter pin and clear to her hair. And then I put some Stickle Stardust on these strawberries right here. And then I also used my Sharpie white paint pen to add my dots onto her cheeks. So I hope you had fun coloring with me today. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.